don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. If I had $1 million, well, I'd spend it all if I could find that henna and that Sancho that she found. Well, I'd pop a cap in Sancho and I'd slap her dead. That's love that I need. Oh well, my soul will have to wait till I get back. What's up? Welcome back to Nealon Guitar for an incredible song tutorial. I am David Nealon, and today we're learning a fan favorite by the band Sublime off their self-titled album from 1996 called Santeria. This song blends alternative rock with that laid-back reggae vibe. Very fun to listen to, very fun to play. As always, a great track to add to your arsenal that is your repertoire. We'll break down today's tutorial into 4 parts. 1, learning the chords. 2, strumming patterns. 3, breakdown of the song structure. And 4, alternative chord voicings. Let's learn it. Chords. Part 1, learning the chords. Our first chord here is an E major. We're going to bar down our index here from A to high E on that 7th fret. Place an A major shape on top of it with a ring finger on the 9th fret. Barring down D, G, and B. So we have E, B, E, G sharp, and B. E major with an A major shape. Then we have a G sharp major. We're going down to the 4th fret, barring down low E to high E on that 4th fret, and then putting an E major shape on top of it. So we have ring finger 6th fret A string, pinky 6th fret D string, middle finger 5th fret G string. We get G sharp, D sharp, G sharp, C, D sharp, and G sharp. G sharp major with an E major shape. Then we have a C sharp minor. We're going to bar down an index from A to high E on that 4th fret, place an A minor shape on top of it. So ring fingers on 6th fret D string, pinky 6th fret G string, middle finger 4th fret B string. We get C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, E, and G sharp. C sharp minor. Now we have 2 B major chords. Our first one is up here on the 7th fret, barring down low E to high E with our index finger, placing an E major shape on top of it. Ring fingers on 9th fret A string, pinky 9th fret D string, middle finger 8th fret G string. We have B, F sharp, B, D sharp, F sharp, and B. B major with an E major shape. And then we have a B major with an A major shape down here on the 2nd fret, barring down with our index from A to high E, placing a ring finger here on the 4th fret, barring down D, G, and B to give an A major shape on top of it. So we have B, F sharp, B, D sharp, and F sharp. B major with an A major shape. And then we have an A major. We're going up to the 5th fret, barring down low E to high E with our index finger, putting an E major shape on top of it. So we have ring finger 7th fret A string, pinky 7th fret D string, middle finger 6th fret G string. We have A, E, A, C sharp, E, and A. A major with that E major shape. Finally, we have a D sharp minor 7, flat 13. So we're going to take our index bar down the 6th fret from A to high E, put our pinky up here on the 9th fret of our D string, and our middle fingers go on the 7th fret of our B string. So we got D sharp, B, C sharp, F sharp, and A sharp. D sharp minor 7, flat 13. Part 2, strumming patterns. Outside of that picking / finger picking that happens in the intro that we're going to go over in part 3, only 2 strum patterns to learn for this song. Strum pattern 1 is up strums on the and beat. Sounds like this. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Strum pattern 2 is down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. And then we're going to go down, muted, down, up, down, muted, down, up, down, muted, down, up, down, muted, down, up. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Part 3, song structure breakdown. All right, the song breaks down like this. We have an intro, verse 1, chorus 1, verse 2, chorus 2, guitar solo, chorus 3, verse 3, chorus 4, and then an outro. So the intro is going to have a finger plucking / picking, I guess, little riff to start off the song through our chord progression, which is E major, G sharp major, C sharp minor, B, our first B major chord. So it'll sound like this. And then you go into the verse. So how do we play that? Again, we're finger picking this, or picking with your actual pick, through each of these chords. And we're going to start like this. I'm just going to tell you which strings that we pluck, which strings that we pick through each of the chords. So E major. So we do A, D, B, G, D, A, B, G, D, A. A, D, B, G, D, A, B, G, D, A. Then down to the G sharp minor. So we go E, A, B, G, D, B and high E together, B, G. And then we go to the C sharp minor. A, D, B, G, D, A, D, G, E, B, G, D, G. One more time. And then we go up to our B major, our first B major chord here. We do E, A, B, G, D, B and high E together. All together, real slow. And then you go into the verse. The verse is going to use the same chord progression as the intro. E major, G sharp major, C sharp minor, B, and we're going to use strum pattern 1, the up strums and the ambient. I don't practice Santeria, I ain't got no crystal ball. If I had $1 million, well, I'd spend it all if I could find that Hannah and that Sancho that she found. Well, I'd pop a cap in Sancho and I'd slap her dead. And then you go into the chorus. Now the chorus is going to use strum pattern 2, and the chord progression will go like this. A major, B major, E, D sharp minor 7, flat 13, C sharp minor, B major, back to the A. We're going to run through that 3 times, and then on the final, on the 4th time around, we just do A, B, and then back to the verse. So with strum pattern 2, it sounds like this. What I really wanna know, my baby, what I really wanna say, I can't define. That's love that I need. Oh well, my soul will have to wait till I get back, find a Hannah of my own. Then you're back into the verse. And then when we get to the bridge / guitar solo, the rhythm guitar is going to continue to play the strum pattern E, G sharp, C sharp minor, B with that strum pattern 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, the last thing to mention is the outro. And the outro is going to have a walk down of all these chords. We're just going to strum down 1 time for each of these chords as we walk down all the chords down the fretboard. So it sounds like this. The only chords that we're adding here is F sharp minor and the open E major chord. Part 4, alternative chord voicings. As you know, there's a playthrough performance video linked down below in the description. Finish this tutorial and hit that link so you can see how the techniques we learned here today can be used in a performance for this song. Like this video and subscribe to Kneeling Guitar so you can continue to simply master the fretboard. And let's jump back in. Our first alternative is for our E major. We're going to have a D major shape for an E major chord. We'll put our index finger here on the D string on the 2nd fret, middle finger 4th fret G string, pinky 5th fret B string, ring finger 4th fret high E string. We get E, B, E, and G sharp. E major with that D major shape. And then from the same position on the fretboard, we're going to get an E sus2 chord. Bar down our index on the 2nd fret from D to high E, put a ring finger on the 4th fret of the G string and pinky on the 5th fret of the B string. So we get E, B, E, and F sharp. E sus2. And then for our G sharp major, we're going to take the same exact D major shape that we had for our E major chord and move it up to the 6th fret. Our index is going to be on the D string on the 6th fret, middle finger 8th fret G string, pinky 9th fret B string, ring finger 8th fret high E string. We get G sharp, D sharp, G sharp, and C. G sharp major with that D major shape. And then our next major chord up the fretboard is a C major shape. So we're just going to put that right on top of where we had our D major shape for our G sharp major chord. Pinky goes on the 11th fret A string, ring finger on the 10th fret D string, middle finger 9th fret B string, index bars down the 8th fret from G to high E, and we get G sharp, C, D sharp, G sharp, and C. G sharp major with that C major shape. Now for our C sharp minor, we're going to do a C sharp minor 7. Index is going to bar down here on the 2nd fret from D to B. Our ring finger goes on the 4th fret G string, pinky goes on the 4th fret high E string. We get E, B, C sharp, and G sharp. C sharp minor 7, also an E6. And then from the same position here on the fretboard, we're going to do a C sharp sus4 chord. Our ring finger goes on the 4th fret A string, pinky 4th fret D string, index stretches back to the 1st fret of the G string, and middle finger plays this 2nd fret of our B string. We get C sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and C sharp. C sharp sus4. And now for our B major, we're going to do a B7 chord. Take our index bar down here from A to high E on that 2nd fret, place our ring finger on the 4th fret D string, pinky on the 4th fret B string. We get B, F sharp, A, D sharp, and F sharp. B7. And then we're going to do an inverted A major shape for this B major chord. We already have our B major chord with an A major shape here. We're just going to take where our ring finger's barred down here on the 4th fret, move our index to that position. So our index is barred down on D, G, and B on the 4th fret, pinky on the 7th fret, high E string. We get F sharp, B, D sharp, and B. B major with that inverted A major shape. And then our D sharp minor 7 flat 13 alternatives. We're going to go up here to the 9th fret, put our ring finger here on the 9th fret, D string, middle finger 8th fret, G string, index 7th fret, B string, pinky on the 9th fret, high E string. We get B, D sharp, F sharp, and C sharp. D sharp minor 7, flat 13. And then finally, our last D sharp minor 7, flat 13 is down here. We're going to put our middle finger here on the 2nd fret A string, index on the 1st fret D string. We're going to mute our G string, ring finger on the 2nd fret B string, pinky on the 2nd fret high E string. We get B, D sharp, C sharp, and F sharp. D sharp minor 7, flat 13. You are doing so well bettering yourself as a guitar player. It takes a lot of discipline and a lot of time. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself that space and continue to grow. By being here at Kneeling Guitar, you're on the right track. Keep it up. Keep practicing and keep exploring your own style. Subscribe to this channel and I will see you in that playthrough performance video.